blue skies, which is perfect for reviewing the Engwe E26 e-bike, which is by far the biggest bike I've ever had the pleasure of riding. Yeah, we've got nice weather. This bike is physically massive. The pictures do not do it justice. It is stonking, absolutely stonking. So we'll do our normal route, take it for a little bit of a spin. Yeah, I love the yellow colour scheme, yellow and black. Straight into level assist 5, and she flies. Start with a little bit of a hill test. Yeah, this bike is probably the best Engwe bike in terms of looks. It's like it's taken every element from the best of Engwe bikes and combined them all into this one UK legal bike, which is absolutely incredible. Obviously I'll talk more about that shortly. We are now going uphill with ease. It does have a semi-twist throttle that is good to about 4 miles an hour, which is of course the legal limit in the UK. So that was the first little test done, the hill. We'll do the trail test as always, the Woodland trail. It's got hydraulic brakes, which are fantastic. So there's the first kind of look at the E26. The first thing that stands out is the yellow, I'm going to call it Bumblebee. It is like a transformer. It is absolutely gorgeous, but physically massive. 26-inch tyres. They are huge. This bike is so big. Honestly, you won't be able to tell on camera, but it's massive. I love the big drop-down frame. Again, it's Engwe, so build quality is going to be right on point. Hydraulic brakes, a cadence sensor, a massive front LED light. It's got the beautiful display as well. This bike is, for me personally, it's probably the best bike Engwe have ever made. I just think it's stunning. It's stylish, it's powerful. We'll do a proper walk round shortly, but look at that. 250 watt rear hub motor. Is it 250 watt? I'll let you kind of make your own mind up. I think it's personally 750 restricted to 250. That's what I think. But yeah, this bike is absolutely gorgeous from every angle. Definitely one of the kind of best looking bikes. Yeah, we'll try out that twist throttle. Yeah, that twist throttle is just going to get you to 4 miles an hour. Nothing fancy. We'll do the Woodland trail. You can see that all the leaves have come off now. I think it'll cope with this just fine. It's got those huge 26 by 4 inch fat boy tyres, so it really is like a hybrid on-road, off-road. I wouldn't say it's a commuter. It doesn't fold, and it is extremely heavy. Has a huge battery, so this is kind of a bike you want to take on adventures. Here's a look at the cockpit. Yeah, it's got that lovely big LCD display right in the middle. Semi kind of twist throttle. Yeah, but it should cope with conditions like this absolutely perfect. Quick look at that huge battery. Like I said, we'll do a proper kind of walk round shortly. But at the moment, I kind of can't stop. I can't stop looking at it. I think it's absolutely delightful. It really is a treat, a head turner. You even got the Engwe branding on the seat. Yeah, tackled the woods absolutely perfect. Probably the kind of best performance through those woods that I've done. Yeah, the front suspension is a delight. The seat is brilliant with that suspension. The big wheels soak up any kind of bumps. So yeah, that is absolutely amazing. through those woodland trails. Smooth, felt so smooth, just tackled everything so well. Yeah, what a fantastic bike this is. It really is. And I've only done the hill test and the off-road test. I think it's going to really focus when we take it out on the open road. I had some dog chasing the drone, some yappy little thing, ankle biter. So yeah, we'll take it out now for a spin. It's a nice day. It's slightly windy today, but it is a nice kind of day for riding. Yeah, this is a completely UK legal bike. Until you unlock it, it is unlockable. And honestly, I think it's probably capable of doing 20 plus miles an hour, maybe kind of, maybe 26, 27. Like I said, that motor's 250 watt, apparently. Yeah, I'm not gonna unlock it for the purpose of this video. I'm not gonna unlock it, just let this learner come past. I'm gonna leave it at a 250 watt, completely UK legal bike. But yeah, bear in mind you can unlock it. And it does become a bit of a beast, But for the purpose of the video, we're going to keep it completely street legal. Don't want Karens commenting. Yeah, current price of this bike is about £1,200 is currently on sale, and I think you're getting a lot of bike for that. You're getting some premium features, like I said, the hydraulic brakes. I'm kind of glad it's not got a torque sensor. I'm not really a lover of torque sensors, I've got to be honest. Not a huge lover of torque sensors. Always hold-ups down here, people blocking the road. Yeah, it's a seven-speed bike. I do like that display though. It's the same display that the Engwe Engine Pro 2.0 has. So that's what I mean when I say Engwe have literally taken the best parts of all their bikes and morphed it into this bike. I really do think that motor to me seems similar to the Engwe L20, what I also reviewed, another completely legal bike, 250 watt motor apparently. But that thing was kicking out so much power, it felt like a 750 watt Joby. So much more to give on that motor, I think. I really do. It is restricted to 15.5, but it definitely wants to give. You can feel it. It wants to give more. I'm so tempted to unlock it. But that twist throttle is 4 miles an hour. It's pretty much pointless. You're not going to get any torque from that at all. So, you know, in theory, it's a good idea. You think, oh, it can get you started at traffic lights and junctions, but it actually can't because there's no power there and it's a heavy bike. So it is a little bit pointless having that throttle limited to 4 miles an hour. It's a stupid law, I understand it. Engwe have obviously kept it in line with the legislation, but I just think it's a stupid law. So here it is, the Engwe E26, or Bumblebee, I like to call it. Let's give you the tour. So the E26 definitely got this presence about it, hasn't it? It stands out, especially in the sunlight. That kind of bumblebee yellow is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful colour scheme. The battery is integrated lovely into the frame. I really like that. So the first kind of thing that stood out for me when I unboxed this thing, I mean, I knew it was big. The box was big, so you kind of can tell the bike is going to be big. And I heard from my friend it's a stonking bike, but I wasn't really prepared for the size of it. It's physically a massive bike, huge. But I like that. I like that. You feel like you belong on the road. Do you know what I mean? It's not one of these mini bikes where you feel scared for your life. With this, you actually feel like you belong. You know, it's big, it's powerful. I love that. I love it. Love the big 26-inch chunky wheels and that massive headlight. Looks aggressive, and I love it. The step-through frame's really good. I mean, if you struggle to get your leg over, I mean, I do these days, but that's a different story. That step-through frame is absolutely perfect. It really is ideal. You've got the build quality as well. The welding looks great. I just love Engwe. Everything comes built to perfection. It's shipped really well, packaged really well. Very, very, very high quality bike. You know, that's what you've come to expect from Engwe. They've set a marker and they lived up to it. Everything is just built fantastically well. There's no design flaws. I've probably done about 2 miles on this bike, and already I'm gonna say it's probably the best bike Engwe have made. I just think they've perfected everything on this bike. Hydraulic brakes, cadence sensor, a great front suspension, a seat post suspension, a big wide saddle, big wide kind of pedals for your feet. I'm looking at it now and I'm just trying to pick holes. I'm desperately trying to pick holes, and there's nothing on this bike that I don't like. The rack is lovely, it's big, it's weighty, it's got that Engwe kind of design in it as well, where it's been cut out. You know, no bike's perfect, and if you look close enough you can always probably find a flaw, but I've got to be honest, looking around the bike now, I can't, even that handlebar, the position, it just feels right, you know, because the bike is so big, and I've got the seat literally as low as it will go, and it's about the right height for me. I'm a bit of a short arse. I'm about 5'8". Keeps shrinking, doesn't it? I think that's the old age. I was 5'10" in the last video, but but no, absolutely. I'm not going to say flawless because I haven't ridden it long enough. You know, we'll test the battery out, we'll give it a good kind of ride, and then I'll come back to you. But early impressions are it is flawless. So some specs to the bike: it's got 7-speed Tawny gears, 250 watt apparently rear hub motor. So the battery is removable and chargeable on the bike. It's a 48 volt 16 amp hours, so you should get really good range on this. I mean, testing bikes in the winter is obviously going to have some bearings on the battery because of the cold. Batteries don't like the cold. In fact, they don't like the heat either. So like I say, like 22, 23 degrees is probably the optimal kind of riding temperature to maximize capacity in your battery, but you know, you're still going to get a decent range on there. In the cockpit view here, you've got this really weird bell. I don't know if I've got that set up right. You got, so like I said, the massive kind of display from the Engine Pro 2.0. Very bright, very colourful, very good viewing angles. Trip, odometer, max, average. Got all your information on there. I actually need to set that to miles per hour. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, right in the centre of the bike, plenty of information there. Yeah, you got preload and lockout on the suspension as well, so you can completely lock it out. Yeah, like I said earlier, you've got your charging port on the bike, or you can remove the battery with a key system, which is the other side. I've not actually done it yet, so should we try that together? Don't tell me I didn't bring the keys again. Oh, I didn't bring the keys. Very good hydraulic brakes, work very well out of the box. Kind of no adjustments needed yet. They work flawlessly out of the box. Slight rub, but that is because it's new brake pads. Probably takes a few miles to bed in that. Back light, and I think brake light. I've not actually tested it yet. Yep, we've got ourselves a brake light as well. That's the specs of the bike. Standout features for me are the look, the step-through design, the battery integrated into the frame, the fact it's 36 volt, 16 amp hours. Means you're not really going to get kind of range anxiety. The fact that it's completely UK legal out of the box, but you can of course unrestrict it or de-restrict it if you so wish, if you're a rebel. Yeah, the Frankenstein's monster of e-bikes. This, it's kind of everything that I've enjoyed from previous Engwe bikes rolled into one amazing bike with the E26, something that really does suit kind of my needs. I absolutely love it. I love it. So yeah, I haven't actually charged the battery yet. I was so eager to get out. I literally just went out and it's showing I've got 2 bars. So I'm not sure if like I'm in for a long bike ride now. I have to go home, make sure the battery's at 100%, and then I'll go out on a longer bike ride. This is kind of a first impressions, but you can tell just by my excitement, I absolutely adore this bike already. And I've only done a couple of miles, so I can't wait to get out on the open road. This is the type of bike that you do want to be out. We know it can cope with off-road. I've shown you that, so it's uber capable. It really is capable. And of course, we've got the huge hill to get home. So that's another test that we'll do on a really kind of 25% hill. We'll see how she does, but I'm fairly confident. I think it will be all right. Even limited to 15.5, I think it will do hills just fine. Obviously, if you unlock it, it's a different beast. You'll be flying up there like probably 25 miles an hour. But yeah, as is, we'll see how she copes out of the box. Yeah, no 360 footage today. There's literally nowhere to mount my camera on this bike. Nowhere at all to mount my camera. So we've got a little hill here. I like to come up and it's, yep, absolutely fine. No issues. So it is a bit of a beast in terms of hill climbing ability. I thought it would be. It's an Engwe with a 250 watt motor apparently. Such a pleasant ride. There's so much enjoyment out of riding these bikes. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Obviously I've had a lot of Engwes now. You know, normally I'd say you can't beat the M20, go check the review out. The M20 is an incredible bike, but it's unfortunately illegal in this country where this isn't. This also, this and the L20 I think, you can't go wrong with either. The L20 of course is a cargo bike, but this is a bit more of a street monster. This is the kind of bike you want to go out cruising on, where the L20 is a bit more of a traveller's bike. Take loads of stuff on it. Right, here we go. But you can't go wrong with whatever bike you choose. Engwe just make amazing bikes. I mean, I'm hardly putting any effort into this at all. And we're flying at 15.5. Yeah, that battery's gone down to 1, so I should have charged it before I went out. I was just so keen. Just too keen. So we're not even getting full kind of power to the bike because we're down to the second half of the battery, where the bike normally does lack a little bit of power. So I'm intrigued to see what we get out of a full battery. I'm actually excited. Right, I'll show you now. I've got the keys. It comes with 2 keys. I'll show you how to get the battery out and charge it. You have to excuse the state of the garden. Winter, it becomes a bit of a dumping ground. So yeah, I've never done this, so first time. I think you just turn it in, give it a little turn, and that just literally pops out. Oh, that is one beastly battery, yeah. Massive battery. So that just sits in the frame nicely, and then you take it in and charge it.